Brandon's never killed a turkey either, so we're pretty excited hopefully to get him on a bird and see what we can do with that. It's about 5:20 and so we're gonna get out of here and get our gear together. Go see if we can get him on a bird. Absolutely beautiful morning this morning. Beautiful morning. So let's get out and see what Brandon's got to say. You ready, brother?
Do this make sure I get some shells.
Yeah, make sure you got plenty of them.
I'm gonna take a few extra this time.
A dead bird. I said, he's dead.
Oh, I done had him in the truck. Yeah. Well, either way, it was exciting, that's for sure.
Well, it ain't over yet. We'll give it a little longer here.
And I didn't think he was ever going to pitch down.
No, it took him forever.
At one point, I was like, I can't hold this gun much longer. My arm was about to go to sleep.
I had ants crawling up my arm, skeeters on my neck. I had ants crawling up my bridgy leg. I had 2 or 3 ants in this left arm holding the camera.
I kept swatting. I had gnats and mosquitoes flying around landed on my eyes, my nose. I was trying not to swat them, but... get him.
Just kind of stand up.
Good gracious, man, I couldn't take it no more. Did you not see them two come up through here?
Right when, right when they got right here, right when they got right here, I saw them, and I saw your gun go up, and I thought, he's gonna shoot one of them dudes. Let's go get your bird.
Well, what was I supposed to do? He was the only one that was on the legal side.
If that fence hadn't have been there, you'd have killed that turkey.
Yes, I wouldn't shoot him because he was on.
Why? Yeah.
So, we've been watching this bird. I don't even know how long. How long we been? An hour?
Well, it was 8:30 was right here, and I said, let's give it one more chance. And it's probably 20 after 9.
I know.
9:30.
An hour. that dude come from a couple hundred yards away, come down here. The property line is that fence right there.
Yes, right here is the property line. This woven fence is property line. He's wondering if somebody shot on his property. Well, we're on this property, so. But
Let's just see on up out of here.
yeah, I mean, we're legal.
Yeah, we are, but that's what. Just want to get on that just so that
There ain't no trouble.
yes, this ain't no trouble.
Hold him up, man. That's awesome. First
Man.
turkey, dude.
Oh,
Look at that.
what an awesome morning. We have been covered up with birds all morning long. My man Nathan here put us right on top of them this morning. We come in here, had a longbeard, probably the one probably that bird right there.
Yeah.
He was roosted literally, what, 40 yards, 50 yards?
Yeah.
40, 50 yards from us this morning. We thought we done had him in the bag, and then out of nowhere, these two jakes come up through here and busted us. They pitched off. That longbeard stood up there on the limb, or stood up on the limb for a while, and then finally he pitched down, and when he did, he pitched way down here in the field below us. When we thought he was going to pitch right here in front of us, and he didn't, and he pitched in the field below us, and then he got gone. And then shortly after that, we heard a gobble, didn't we?
Yeah.
And back over here behind us, so we worked that bird a little bit, or Nathan worked that bird a little bit, never could get him to close in, so we decided to try to go after him. We got up and went over there. The problem is just over on the other side of the fence there's probably not, what, a couple acres at most?
Yeah, not much.
Yeah, a couple acres at most that we've got permission to be on. And we were set up, as you can see in that video, we were right on the property line. And that Nathan called to that bird for probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
Well, from the time we started calling was probably hour and a half. Because we probably started calling at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, total time.
And he was all the way across on the next property in the field.
Yeah.
And we kept calling. And at one point, we decided he's done. We're just going to leave. And then I said, if you remember, I said, let's give it, what time is it? He said 8:30.
Yeah.
8:35.
8:35.
And I said, let's give him till 9. And if he don't act right, don't come in, we'll leave. He said, sounds good. and made 2 or 3 more calls, and all of a sudden he said, man, he's coming down the fence line in the field.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
seen him. I could see him. Nathan was behind me and couldn't see him, but I seen him in the field edge. And I kind of turned around hard at Nathan and said, I see him. I said, he's right there. I said, maybe 100, 150 yards. And he said, where's he at? And I said, he's coming right down the fence line, right in the edge of the woods, right in the field there.
And probably 20 minutes, well, not even that, 10 minutes after that,
Yeah.
I saw him strutting in the woods. And I said, Brandon, he's in the woods. And then you guys saw, I filmed him strutting and come down. He strutted, he come to the fence. Can't shoot him because it's on the other side of the property line. It's a woven fence. It's not barbed wire. If it had been barbed wire, he'd have came through the fence, because he goes up, goes to leave. We start purring and raking the leaves. He comes back down. Now, I turned the video camera off in the meantime because I thought he's leaving. When I turn the video camera back on, I have to hold it low because now he's done made it to the fence. He's walking alongside the fence strutting. And he's looking for a place to get through. I thought at one time he's going to pitch up over that fence.
So whenever he was getting closer to the fence on that second time that he come back down, that's exactly what I thought. I thought he's going to, there was a deadfall right there on the other side.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get on that deadfall.
I thought he was going to get on that deadfall and pitch
up
over. So as soon as there was a tree, there was a big tree that was probably, 25, 30 yards in front of me. And I told myself, I said, as soon as he gets behind that tree, I'm going to get my gun up and get ready because he won't be able to see me. And I knew that if he got up on that deadfall and pitched over that fence, he'd be right there in my lap. Well, I got the gun. He got behind the tree. I got the gun up, got ready. And then he just started strutting up and down that fence and would not commit to come across the fence. And man, I couldn't communicate with Nathan. But man, my heart was going about 100 miles an hour.
Sitting there while I'm filming the Longbeard, I catch a turkey walking to the right side of Brandon up the hill to the Longbeard. And when I see that turkey, I don't know what it is. And all of a sudden I see Brandon's gun raised up. And that's when I don't even know. I turned the camera because I knew he was getting ready to shoot. And when he pulls the trigger, I knew what it was. It was those 2 jakes from this morning. Brandon's never killed a bird. We don't care. It's a jake.
No.
The heart got to pumping. The excitement happened. We wanted the Longbeard, but the Longbeard's smart enough to stay. Well, he wasn't smart enough. The woven fence kept him from dying. The woven fence kept him from dying. The jakes came underneath the barbed wire.
Yeah.
So down in the bottom off to the right, there's a gully. We thought that bird would go down, come through the barbed wire and come up.
That's what I kept waiting
jakes
on.
did that. They come through the field, went under the barbed wire and come up the hill and came right to where we were.
Yeah.
So Brandon elected to shoot this guy.
Well, the one jake that come in, he went actually. He went out of the barbed wire, but then he went up there towards the towards the Longbeard on the opposite side.
Yes.
This bird right here was the only bird.
He was the only bird on our side.
That was on our side that was legal for us. And as soon as he got behind the tree and I could get the gun up without spooking him, I just eased the gun up. I couldn't communicate with Nathan, let him know what I was doing. I was just.
Oh, when the gun went up, I knew what was happening.
So he was on our side of the fence. He was legal, and I just told myself right then, I was like, that Longbeard is not going to cross that fence. If he was going to cross it, he'd have done it.
Yeah.
And so as soon as this guy got in range, man, I just let him have it.
Awesome, man.
Awesome. Man,
I
want
first turkey.
My first turkey. My son got his first turkey right up here. A jake a couple weeks ago in the evening, and we knew there were more birds in here, and that's why we come up here this morning. But I want to thank Nathan for taking me and for taking my son and for just teaching us how to do this, man. Because I've deer hunted for my whole adult life, but I've never really turkey hunted much. Never had much opportunity, so we've gotten into it this year, and
my
I'm
pleasure,
excited.
man. I love it. I love it.
It's so awesome.
I love it. Well, let's get a couple pictures, and then we both got to get to work.
Yeah, we got to get going. So let's get out of here.
All right, guys. Man, what a morning. Golly. Me and Brandon has been trying to do this for the last couple years, and it's just not ever worked out. Couldn't hardly go due to work or just whatever. And man, today was picture perfect. Would we have loved the Longbeard? Absolutely. But his first turkey, to him, it is a long beard.
Yeah.
And so what we're going to do is, man, we thank God for the ability and the health to do what we do. And God gives us just the blessing of people allowing Brandon to hunt on their property and just come out here and chase these creatures. So, man, we just want to give our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, all the honor and glory for it. So, did you have a great time?
Man, it was awesome. Thanks, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Till next time, rutting and strutting outdoors.